Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragenser, inviting you to join Bart and his guests, the Jackson Catholic Schools preschool teachers Liz Charlo, Marla Kruger, and Kayla Thomas. From the Jackson Area Transportation Authority, Mike Brown and Pat O'Dowd. Right Size Your Life with from ERA Reardon, Jenna Shimileski. From the Social Concerns Board at First Congressional Church for an upcoming event on global climate issues, Pam Henry. And from Big Brothers Big Sisters, Sarah Harris and Audrey Sales. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Great to have you with us today on this cold Tuesday afternoon. Right now, 7 degrees, and the National Weather Service is continuing the wind chill advisory through tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So this makes, since last Wednesday afternoon, we've had weather advisories or warnings solid since last Wednesday through tomorrow morning. Full week, storm, cold, wind, and now we're just left with cold, and the clear skies that we're expecting this afternoon and tonight will give us really cold temperatures again. The coldest in the state, because to the west they've got a lot of cloud cover due to the lake effect snow. So very cold wind chills as low as 20 below zero tonight. Today's high, we're at 7. Wind chill values 14 below. Tonight our low will be 2 below with wind chill values 22 below. Tomorrow partly sunny, high of 15. And the winds are going to be even stronger tomorrow. Gusts as high as 31 miles an hour, so our wind chills will again be at or around 20 below zero daytime. Thursday, some improvement, a high of 23 with snow showers. Friday, 18. Friday night, another cold one, low is 1 below. Now we will see some warming temperatures next week. In fact, as soon as next Tuesday, we could be above freezing and we could be seeing some rain Tuesday in Jackson. And there you have it. Today's weather brought to you by Kelly Express. Thanks, Kelly Express, for great savings and snacks, treats, and beverages. Flying Horse Coffee at every Kelly location. And the pizza special, a specialty pizza and an order of breadsticks, $24.99 all this month at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon, Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. And on a day like today, you don't even have to get out of the car. The County Farm drive-up is super convenient. Thank you, Kelly Express. A quick look outside shows us a pretty decent day. Some sun, clear skies, clearing skies, and snow cover. The nice thing about having these super cold temperatures after a snowstorm is the snow doesn't turn all brown and slushy. It's like being in northern Michigan. Today is the 16th of January. We've made it to the halfway point of the first month of 2024. It is International Hot and Spicy Food Day. Perfect for a super cold day. It is National Fig Newton Day. And a lot of people think the Fig Newton has something to do with Sir Isaac Newton. It does not. Brandon, any idea on how the Fig Newton got its name?
The guy who invented the Fig Newton?
No, that's a good guess. The guy who invented the Fig Newton was John Henry Mitchell. He actually developed a machine in 1892 that pumped the fig filling into the cookie, and he named the cookie the Newton's Cake. And it was named after Newton, Massachusetts, a town right next door to where the factory was back in the day before it became part of the National Baking Company, aka Nabisco. The Fig Newton, named after Newton, Mass. National Nothing Day. It is National Quinoa. Am I saying it right?
Quinoa?
Quinoa Day. I'm not sure what it is, but people think it's healthy. It was National Prohibition Remembrance Day, and it was on this day in 1919 that Prohibition began in the United States. The 18th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution prohibited alcohol. Couldn't buy it, couldn't sell it, couldn't manufacture it, couldn't transport it, but, well, people did. It was on this day in 1945, Adolf Hitler took to his underground bunker. He stayed there for 105 days, and at the end of it, he killed himself. In 1547, Ivan the Terrible crowned himself the first Tsar of Moscow at the age of 17. And in 1963, Los Angeles nightclub and music venue The Whiskey A Go-Go opened their doors for the very first time, 1963. Whiskey A Go-Go. Ever been there, Brandon?
Not yet.
No. It's actually, I think maybe the only, well, there might be other venues, but it is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We welcome all of those tuned in today who normally are at school. Thanks for joining us. We're going to have a kid-friendly show today. It was on this day in 1979, the Shah of Iran fled the country out of there, and I think he actually came to the United States. Well, at one point he did. I don't know if this last time. I think he went to Mexico. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson, taking care of the activities of the day. Experience Jackson and experiencejackson.com. Alzheimer's support group today from 4:30 to 5:30 at Vista Grand Villa. Do you struggle with a family member who is suffering from Alzheimer's or other dementia? Come and sit with friends, have a cup of coffee, and talk about the ins and outs of daily life. There are people who are there to help you, and you're all welcome today at Vista Grand Villa from 4:30 to 5:30. Aerial Hoops Circus Arts. That's the class that's starting today at Jackson School of the Arts. You ever want to soar through the air? Well, their newest addition to the class lineup can get you there. Aerial hoop, great way to strengthen and gain body awareness through the circus arts. They're doing it today at 5:30 for ages 9 to 14, at 6:30 for ages 15 and up. There's links to register on our website today in the J. And give back with Outback Bonzer. The Outback Steakhouse is hosting the folks from the Jackson County Animal Shelter. They're making donations. A percentage of sales today at Outback will go to support the homeless pets at the Jackson County Animal Shelter. There's an event page on Facebook. And that's it for Today on the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. I'm going to give you a heads up for something coming up later this month. You might want to get on your calendar. At Tecumseh Center for the Arts, renowned comedian and master impressionist Greg Morton is headlining the TCA Comedy Show, 7:30 p.m. Saturday, January 27th. He will be joined by comedians Nick Laydorf and Simon Carlson. A fun night for all. On Saturday, January 27th, 7:30 p.m., Tecumseh Center for the Arts. Tickets at thetca.org. We had a couple of, well, actually a handful of events over the past weekend honoring the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. On Friday, the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce 22nd annual breakfast and celebration was held at the American One Event Center at Keeley Park. There were, how many people were there? Like 400.
Yeah, quite a few.
Yeah, it was packed. and somewhere in the neighborhood of 400, including Jackson City Manager Jonathan Green, enjoyed a buffet breakfast by Kenny Cakes. There's Ryan Tarrant, the president and CEO of the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce, presiding at his first breakfast. Dignitaries in the audience were introduced, including City Council member Freddie Dancy, arising to cheers. In addition to the program and beautiful breakfast, we heard from Paula Cunningham, the head of the AARP of Michigan, one of the main sponsors of the event, and Aiden Sova, Jackson native, was the featured keynote speaker. Did a great job, awesome young man. We'll be hearing a lot more of him in the years ahead, no doubt. Yesterday at Jackson College in the Potter Center Dining Commons, it was the Jackson College Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration Luncheon, honoring the recipient of the MLK Medal of Service, Jeremy Patterson. Brandon Marceau providing the entertainment, and he's awesome. We had presentations at the event by various members of the Jackson College team, including Dr. Dan Phelan. Arzane Sadaf performed the national anthem and Lift Every Voice. Brenda Brandon introduced Haley Hampton from the Men of Merit and Sisters of Strength. Haley is the president of Sisters of Strength. Sheila Patterson, Board of Trustee at JC and sister of the honoree, Jeremy Patterson, provided a great introduction. And there is the winner of the 2024 Martin Luther King Medal of Service Award, Jeremy Patterson, also receiving a plaque from State Representative Kathy Schmaltz, signed by the governor and our senators and representatives. A great lunch provided by Memorable Creations at JC. Great event. Hats off to Antoine Breedlove and everyone at Jackson College for putting on a wonderful event, and congratulations to Jeremy Patterson, great honoree, incredible, I would say decades of service to our community, particularly to the young. Thank you, and congrats to Jeremy. Today's show is being brought to you by Tri-County Water, providing water for the show, and stocked in the green room, the CNB green room refrigerator. Thank you, Tri-County, great water, local service, proudly serving Mid-Michigan and West Michigan since 1966. You can visit them online, tricountywater.com. Well, today on our show, teachers thought they were going to have the day off, but we got three of them to come in on their snow day. We've got the preschool directors from the Jackson Catholic Schools joining us today. We have Marla Kruger, preschool teacher at St. John's, and Liz Charlo, preschool teacher at Queens, and Kayla Thomas, St. Mary's preschool teacher. And we'll hear about their programs and services they offer. Also on the show today, we have Mike Brown and Pat O'Dowd from the Jackson Area Transportation Authority. Jenna Shemaleski will be here with ERA Reardon's Right Size Your Life. Pam Henry is here to talk about a climate event that First Congregational Church is hosting. And Sarah Harris and Audrey Sales will be here from Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Jackson County. All this and plenty more right here today on JTV. Thanks so much for being with us, and we get started right after this.